It is a very cold November morning and I could only imagine myself sitting and enjoying sunshine in a relaxing environment like a beach on an island in the middle of the ocean. But that's not possible. So at least let's review a pen with that exact theme. Welcome, my name is Emi from Pen Venture and please join me in this video and let's review one of the Visconti latest creations, the Visconti Opera Master Polynesia. Let's share a few informations regarding the brand. Visconti is a very well-established company from Italy that's manufacturing writing instruments, luxury writing instruments to be more precise. Today we have a Opera Master series. I am a huge fan of the Opera Master series, but in the last few years I haven't seen any of them launched officially from Visconti. I did see a few of them being exclusives to different stores, but officially none. So we have a Opera Master Polynesia recently launched, which I simply adore. And I'm happy that the guys over at Visconti listened to my feedback regarding this matter, and I have been a huge advocate of having a new font pen in the Opera Master series. This is the box that the pen is presented, and together we are going to open the box, see the pen, talk about the details of this collection, have a size comparison, and in the end we will have a writing sample. You know what? Before we open the box, let me put you into context with the name Polynesia. What does it mean? What does it stand for? Well, Polynesia is a sub-region of Oceania, and it is composed of over 1,000 islands scattered around Central and Southern Pacific Ocean. So you get the idea. The color that Visconti has been predominantly using in 2020 is blue or turquoise. This is the box in which the pen is presented. This is the new style of the box which was recently adopted by Visconti. We have inside the pen resting. Now let's remove it and see what we have under it. We have the new style of booklet, the ID card for the font pen, being that this is a limited edition. We have all of the informations, the name of the pen, the type, the nib, the trims, the filling system, material, the code, and the serial number. Let's put everything aside and let's focus on the pen. And this is the Opera Master Polynesia. Beautiful pen, which I think it's one of the most prettiest materials that I've seen lately from Visconti. But we will get into that later in the video. Now I would like to guide you through all of the details of this pen, then we will move into a size comparison and a writing sample. And we start from the finial. We have this new style of a finial with the Visconti logo medallion. The Visconti Opera Master Polynesia is featuring that well-known My Pen system from Visconti, so you could use a magnet to remove the medallion and you can substitute that with your choice. For example, you could use name initials, zodiac signs, or semi-precious stones. The clip that you find on the Polynesia is the well-known Ponte del Vecchio clip from Visconti, and this is easily identified with Visconti. A nice feature about this clip is that we have enamel, we have Visconti on the clip, and blue enamel. This is a very nice feature. It's not laser engraved or anything like this. It adds a lot of character to the overall design. What sets apart the Opera Master collection from the different collections from Visconti is the shape and the size. Regarding the shape, we can easily observe on the cap the shape being a square with rounded edges, something that Visconti calls circling the square. It is a very, very pleasant shape for a pen. You could see that light is captured by the facets. It's easily identified with the Opera Master shape. Let's see the beautiful material on the cap. This turquoise semi-transparent material that allows the nib to be showcased in its glory. The beauty of the material is the swirls and the pattern, and each pen is unique and individual in the pattern. So there are no two Polynesia identical. For example, the one that I have here allows the nib to be seen. Also, you could spot the internal mechanism of the cap, which this time is featuring a plastic housing that will keep your nib from drying out. It's going to completely seal the nib in that cap, and you will not have any drying matters from the nib. For example, this is a Visconti Crystal Opera Master. You could see that on this one, and this is a older model, there is no inner cap, there is no mechanism to prevent the nib from drying out or something like this. I have not experienced any drying nibs on this Opera Master. Uncapping the Polynesia, we can observe that the system used for this is the well-known trademark hook safe lock mechanism from Visconti. A very interesting and very clever way to make sure that all of the sides of the Opera Master Polynesia are going to be aligned no matter which combination used to cap the pen. Let's take a glance at the beautiful nib. Polynesia comes with the new in-house made 18-karat gold nib from Visconti. This is entirely made in-house by Visconti, a very interesting and pleasant rider. This nib comes available in a few sizes: extra fine, fine, medium, broad, and a stub. As usual from Visconti, the extra fine and stub nib have different price points. This nib is powered by the Visconti ABS plastic feed. You can see a small logo on the feed. It offers a very rich and consistent ink flow, no problems whatsoever. I forgot to say that the nib along with the plastic feed are friction fitted inside a plastic collar, and together they form the Visconti nib unit, which you can unscrew from the section using a special tool and so on. Let's move further, and we have the section made out of metal. It's normal because all Visconti Opera Masters are equipped with metal sections. Here you can see a side-by-side picture with a old style Visconti Opera Master. This section is a little bit changed from the previous models. On the Polynesia we have a slightly smaller section in diameter, which makes the pen feel very comfortable because the early editions of the Visconti Opera Masters are known to offer a very nice writing experience, but in time, if you use them for long enough, you feel the need to put the pen down and rest your hand. But let's get back to the Polynesia. The overall shape of the section is quite similar to the previous models. It's more comfortable. It has this feature right here, and this will prevent your fingers from slipping towards the nib. The section is starting to flare out towards those grooves that are used by the capping system, and this is a sort of a ink window. Not that you need one, with the barrel being transparent and showing the ink level. And we have the barrel of the pen starting, and this is where we have the maximum diameter for the barrel. Then it's starting to taper in towards the piston knob. The barrel features that crazy swirl pattern of the Polynesia, and you can see the ink. This is a random pattern. Each and every pen is unique in the way the colors are distributed. This is the end knob of the Polynesia, which I think is very beautiful, and it's not only a very aesthetic part of the pen on which you could find the limited edition number. This is a limited edition of 888 pieces. I think each and every Opera Master is very well balanced because of the end knob being made out of metal, and it's going to balance the section very well, and you will get the feeling that the pen is well balanced overall. The filling system that you will find on the Polynesia is the trademark double reservoir power filler from Visconti. It is their DNA. It's what defines a luxury writing instrument from Visconti. The double reservoir feature offers the possibility of the user to take the pen on a pressurized environment, like for example the cabin of a plane. So no matter how much pressure there is in the cabin, there is not any burping from the pen. Usually if you put a pen nib down, or for example if you have ink inside, it can possibly burp out ink, staining your t-shirt or shirt, in this case ruining your day. Those are the features of the Visconti Opera Polynesia. Now let's go into a size comparison, and then let's have a writing sample, and in the end I will share you a few of my thoughts regarding this one. Here we have the Visconti Opera Master Polynesia. Next to other pen models from left to right we have Visconti Homo Sapiens Pen Venture Exclusive, Leonardo Momento Zero Grande Coffee, Visconti Opera Master Polynesia, Visconti Opera Master Crystal, Leonardo Momento Zero Deep Blue, and my Retro 51 Rollerball. The pen measures capped 155 mm, uncapped 140 mm, and posted 188 mm. It's not recommended because it becomes back heavy. The total weight of the pen fully inked and capped is 53 grams and uncapped 33 grams. We have the pen, Visconti Opera Master Polynesia. The ink is Leonardo Blue. I have a weird angle of writing here, so excuse my form. And the nib is 18 karat gold extra fine. This is the new extra fine nib from Visconti, the in-house made one, and it is a gorgeous writer. And let's see the ink flow. I would call it moderate to wet, very precise and very balanced overall. And let's check some line variation to see if we have a little bit of flex, and we do have, but remember, don't push the nib harder than I've showed here. And just to point out, this new 18 karat gold nib from Visconti is more true to their size, so the extra fine is pretty fine. Now let's see some fast writing, and we have the quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. This is not a skip, I just have a weird angle of writing. The nib performs perfect. It's coming with a hint of a feedback, nothing unpleasant, and there is not a single way of this nib to skip or have hard starts. I hope you enjoyed the writing sample with the Opera Master Polynesia. And now I would like to share a few thoughts regarding this collection. First of all, I think that the colors of this pen are amazing. I love the idea to take inspiration from a very exotic location, like the name suggests, Polynesia. Actually, you don't need to be an expert on pens or anything else to easily identify the theme of this pen. So for example, if you show this pen to a person and you ask him, what do you think served as inspiration for this color or this pen? He will probably say a beach or a clear water of an island in the middle of the ocean. So good points on that, Visconti. One very important aspect about the Opera Master Polynesia is the fact that Visconti took care and made this pen to feel a lot more comfortable in extended writing sessions than the more early editions of the Opera Master pens. So I love the fact that this pen feels more comfortable, easy to handle, combined with the cap that has that no drying mechanism, which I think is very neat. double reservoir power filler, you get everything. Remember, if you are looking for a Opera Master Polynesia, you can find one available on the PenVenture website. I will leave you a link for it down below. I hope you enjoyed the writing sample, the review, my observations and everything about the Polynesia. Let me know your opinion in the comment section down below. Well, I think this is it. Don't forget to subscribe to the PenVenture YouTube channel by clicking here and turn the notification bell on. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more quality content from PenVenture, click here and enjoy this video. Well, my name is Emi and I look forward to seeing you next video. Take care, stay safe, bye bye.